What if I told you that every breath you take is carrying messages of either abundance or scarcity throughout your entire being? What if the very lungs that sustain your life are not merely organs of respiration, but sacred vessels designed to circulate the atmosphere of prosperity or poverty through every cell of your body? What if the key to transforming your financial reality lies not in the outer world of strategies and tactics, but in the inner world of the breath that flows through you right now, waiting for your conscious command to carry forth declarations of divine abundance? We have been taught to see breathing as an automatic function, separate from our conscious desires and dreams. Yet Florence Scovel Shinn understood, as did the ancient mystics and Joseph Murphy himself, that your breath is the bridge between the invisible realm of thought and the visible realm of manifestation. Every inhale draws in not only oxygen, but also the creative substance of the universe. Every exhale releases not only carbon dioxide, but also the vibrational imprint of your deepest beliefs about what you deserve to receive. Your respiratory system is not merely keeping you alive. It is the sacred messenger service of your subconscious mind, carrying your mental atmosphere to every corner of your being and programming your entire body with either the frequency of lack or the frequency of abundance. Joseph Murphy taught that the subconscious mind governs every automatic function of the body, and breathing is perhaps its most constant and faithful servant. When you speak words of prosperity while consciously directing your breath, you are using the most direct pathway to reprogram your inner world for wealth. Think of your lungs as the throne room of an ancient palace, where every breath is a royal decree being issued to the kingdom of your body. You, the sovereign mind, issue commands with each inhalation and exhalation. When the decree is one of abundance, prosperity, and divine supply, the entire kingdom responds by aligning every cell, every heartbeat, every circulation of blood with that royal command. When the decree is one of lack, struggle, and limitation, the kingdom faithfully manifests those conditions instead. This is not metaphor alone, but spiritual law. As it is written in Genesis 2:7, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul." Your breath carries the very essence of divine life, and with it, the power to create your reality. Tonight, we begin the process of reclaiming your authority over the atmosphere you breathe into existence. You will learn to transform every inhalation into an act of receiving abundance, and every exhalation into an act of releasing limitation. Your breath will become your most intimate partner in the creation of prosperity, carrying your spoken words directly into the subconscious realm where all physical manifestation begins. Florence Scovel Shinn discovered that most people breathe the atmosphere of their current circumstances, rather than the atmosphere of their desired future. They inhale worry about bills and exhale complaints about lack. They breathe in fear of not having enough and breathe out resentment toward those who have more. Without realizing it, they are using their most powerful tool for transformation to perpetuate the very conditions they wish to escape. The forgotten law of atmospheric creation teaches us that you are not a victim of your economic environment, but the creator of your financial atmosphere through the quality of consciousness you breathe into your being, moment by moment. Every breath is an opportunity to inhale divine supply and exhale old patterns of scarcity. Every breath is a chance to draw in the substance of miracles and release the stale air of limitation. Your subconscious mind, that faithful and unquestioning servant, interprets the emotional quality of your breathing as literal instructions for what kind of financial reality to create. When you breathe with anxiety about money, you are programming your body for experiences that match that vibration. When you breathe with gratitude for abundance already on its way, you are preparing your entire being to recognize and receive the prosperity that is your divine inheritance. To begin transforming your financial reality through conscious breathing, sit in a position that opens your chest and lengthens your spine, as though making space for abundance to flow freely through you. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel each inhalation as though you are drawing in golden light filled with infinite supply. See this light filling your lungs, your heart, your entire chest cavity with the warm glow of divine abundance. As you breathe in, speak silently or aloud, "I breathe in infinite abundance now." Feel these words riding on the current of air into your body, carrying their truth into every cell. As you exhale, release with the words, "I release all thoughts of lack and limitation." Visualize any worry, fear, or scarcity leaving your body with the outgoing breath, dissolved in the light of divine order. Continue this rhythm, breathing in abundance and breathing out limitation, until you feel a shift in your inner atmosphere. This is not mere visualization, but conscious participation in the law of atmospheric creation. Your subconscious mind is receiving these breath-carried commands and beginning to adjust your entire energetic field to match the new instructions. Many people resist this practice because their logical mind tells them it is too simple to create real change. But Florence Scovel Shinn reminded us that the most powerful spiritual laws often appear deceptively simple. The subconscious mind responds not to complexity but to consistency, not to force but to faith. One breath taken with absolute conviction can be more transformative than 1,000 breaths taken with doubt. If you find yourself struggling to believe that your breath can carry prosperity into manifestation, begin with what Florence called bridge affirmations. Instead of declaring, "I am wealthy," if your mind rebels against that statement, try, "With every breath, I am opening to greater abundance." This allows your subconscious to gradually expand its acceptance of prosperity without triggering inner resistance. To deepen this transformation, commit to the 7-day abundance breathing challenge. Each morning upon waking, before your mind becomes cluttered with the day's concerns, practice conscious prosperity breathing for 5 minutes. Breathe in the words, "Divine abundance flows to me now." And breathe out, "I release all barriers to my good." Each evening before sleep, when your subconscious is most receptive, repeat this practice with the affirmation, "I breathe in peaceful prosperity," and "I exhale gratitude for tomorrow's abundance." During these 7 days, become vigilant about the casual remarks you make about money while breathing. When you sigh and say, "Money is so tight," you are literally breathing scarcity into your system. When you gasp and worry about a bill, you are programming your lungs to circulate anxiety throughout your body. Instead, catch these moments and immediately correct them with conscious prosperity breathing. The power of this practice extends beyond your personal financial transformation. Your breath creates an atmospheric field around you that others can sense and respond to. When you consistently breathe abundance, you become a magnet for people, opportunities, and resources that match that vibration. Your very presence begins to inspire prosperity in others because you are radiating the atmosphere of divine supply. You can direct your abundance-charged breath to specific areas of your financial life. Breathe consciously while visualizing your bank account growing, seeing golden light flowing from your lungs to your hands as you imagine money flowing through them. Breathe life into your business by directing your exhale toward your workspace, filling it with the atmosphere of success. Breathe abundance toward your bills, transforming the anxiety around them into gratitude for easy payment. Florence taught that forgiveness is essential to creating a clear atmosphere for abundance. If you carry resentment toward those who have more money than you, that bitterness pollutes every breath with jealousy and lack. If you harbor guilt about your own prosperity, that shame contaminates your breathing with unworthiness. Use your conscious breathing to forgive and release. Breathe in divine love for all prosperity, wherever it appears. Breathe out blessing for everyone's financial good. This clears your atmospheric field and allows abundance to flow freely. When negative financial thoughts arise, do not fight them with willpower. Simply return to conscious breathing and let the rhythm of abundance naturally dissolve the old patterns. Your breath is more powerful than your fear, more persistent than your doubt, more reliable than your circumstances. As you build the habit of breathing prosperity into existence, You will notice that opportunities seem to arise more frequently, that solutions to financial challenges appear more easily, that your general sense of security and confidence grows stronger. The ultimate goal is to live in such constant awareness of breathing abundance that it becomes as automatic as your heartbeat. You begin to literally live and move and have your being in an atmosphere of divine supply. Every conversation, every decision, every action takes place within the field of prosperity you have breathed into existence. Remember that every master of abundance, from Florence, Scovel, Shinn to Joseph Murphy, understood that transformation begins in the invisible realm of consciousness before it manifests in the visible realm of form.